All right, and you are live.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming. I just wanted to take a moment here to introduce Katie. I know I'm going to butcher your name,
Yep,
Lendel. I'll
that's
let you
right.
Lindell, to our call tonight. She so graciously offered to come and let me interview her. She's a stay-at-home mom of three kids, and after her first child was born, she was devastated about having to go back to work and decided that there had to be a way that she could find to build a successful business from home so she didn't have to leave her baby with a sitter. And she was introduced to network marketing and started building a business so she'd be able to stay home. And she had big dreams and goals that she wanted to fulfill, and she's also a hardworking, ambitious, and success-driven mom. She started praying to God to show her the way and an opportunity that would enable her to achieve her goals, but also give her the opportunity to be able to be home with her children. And when the going got tough, she didn't give up. She kept moving forward and is now a successful woman entrepreneur. She runs her business from home full time, and she's inspired to share her success secrets with others and teach them how to do the same. So welcome, Katie. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me over and letting me share my story with you guys.
So basically, let's get right into it. Can you just tell us a little bit about where you were, how you came about getting into network marketing, just what inspired you basically to get started?
All right. Well, pretty much, when I started out like in a professional field, I was a dental assistant, and I've been doing it for a few years, and then like I found out that we were going to have a baby with my husband, and since then I started looking out for opportunities. Like I did not want to leave my baby on somebody else to take care of her, to groom her. And I started praying and I just, asking God to show me an opportunity and another opportunity than a job to be able to make money from home and to be able to stay home with my kid. So, and because I was looking out for different opportunities, and of course, God sent me different opportunities for sure. I came across a network marketing opportunity. So we started it with my husband, and then like it went just maybe it was really tough to start out. It was really tough. We had a lot of struggles. We did whatever we could. It was just a traditional network marketing company. It wasn't like an online thing. It was just like a traditional network marketing company. So we had a lot of struggles. We had to do parties at home and go to hotel events and all these things. And we did whatever we could because we were ready to do whatever we needed to do to succeed. So we didn't have much success in that company, but then we were introduced to another company, and we started doing it right away, and we started getting good results with it actually. Um, and after some time of doing it, we loved it. The only thing that I personally didn't like is like I'm not a person who likes to call people, who likes to bug people. How traditional network marketing company usually teaches people to do.
Hmm.
I love the concept of it, but I'm just a person who doesn't like to do those things. And I was still kind of looking out for different opportunities, and we were building that company still. And then I was introduced to a network marketing company, but it's not a traditional kind of network marketing. It was an online network marketing company. So I jumped in right away, and I really liked the idea that I didn't have to call people and like doing home parties and things like that. So I can have more freedom, more freedom to stay home with my kids. I had two kids already at that time, and so I wouldn't have to like, find a babysitter whenever I had to go somewhere to some meeting or whatever. So I just started doing it, and I actually started getting great results within 2 months. of doing it. I got my first sale. It was like so unexpected. I still remember the feeling when I saw my first commission, like my first ever commission that I made online on autopilot. Um, I was excited. I was like, that's it. I just want to do this and nothing else. And yeah, so since then on, it was a fun journey, that's for sure. I had my ups and downs. There was times when it was really slow for me, and there was times when I had, good commissions roll in. And since then, I'm just having, so much fun to just build my business online, completely online. Sometimes I talk to people, like if somebody wants to uh, talk on the phone with me, I'm still open to talk to them and answer their questions. And since then on, I'm just enjoying what I do. I just love it, and I love helping out others to do the same, to make money online, pretty much.
Awesome. That's great. That's what I love to hear. So
Mm-hmm.
you mentioned a few times, that you had some struggles getting started with the first company you did was a traditional business. And if you can hear my dog sneeze in the background, I apologize. Um,
That's fine.
of course, of all times, he decides that he's going to come down here and start doing that. But
Dogs
anyways,
are cool.
you gotta love the home-based business life. I'm sure you can relate with your three kids running in and out all the time when you either pick up the phone or you're on, doing work. But anyways, as I was saying, the struggles of the traditional business, having to have parties, having to have people come over, making sure people show up. Can you tell me some of the other struggles that maybe not so much in that business, but even as getting started with your online business, what were some of the struggles that you faced?
Yeah, well, with traditional network marketing business, I remember there was a lot of times that the retention rate was not good. People would get in, they would get, all excited, they're ready to like change the world and everything. And then like after like a week or two or even, sometimes a month, but after some time, their excitement dies off, and they're like, "We don't want to do this anymore," And it was tough. Like we would spend all this time to call them, to invite them to a party, to spend our time with them at the party, um, and then like after a week or something, they don't want to do it. So that was the struggle with traditional network marketing that we had. Even though some team members were building it, of course, they were good and they were successful, but most of them were not. So in the online world, my struggles were driving traffic. My first struggle was driving traffic to my site. Whenever, when I started out, um, it was, at first, it was kind of tough for me to get leads. And then I've learned some cool, tips and stuff from my mentor, Vic Strategist, and I started implementing it. And like after, I would say not a long time, after a short time, I could drive like pretty much I would get as many leads as I would want to per day. Um, but then it was a struggle for me to get sales, to convert those leads into sales. So, and I learned some more tricks, and uh, the conversions are doing good now. But it was definitely a struggle for me to get those conversions going.
Very cool. So obviously, I was going to say, how did you overcome the struggles? It sounds like with the online piece of it, you were saying that you learned how to generate traffic and how to generate the leads and starting to learn how to convert them to sales, because as you know, that's one of the most important things to make sure that your online business is viable and successful. So can you share with us like what's your favorite type of marketing that you like to do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Well, the first thing that I've learned with uh, anybody who is starting out, uh, need to do. It's a must. Like, it's not like you can choose it or not, but it's a must to find out who is your target audience, like who you want to target exactly. um, the person, like the age, like you need to sit down and maybe write on a piece of paper or type it in your laptop or whatever. Who is your target, like perfect customer or a business partner would be, like what kind of qualities would he or she have. So it doesn't mean all the people will have the same qualities, but you will be targeting the exact um, perfect business partner or a customer that you would write on a piece of paper. So even like the age or where he or she works, or if he or she has a family, or into fitness, or into different things, maybe the hobbies and things like that. Like who exactly you want to target. Because if you target, like if you don't have a target audience or target customer, you'll just, there is no way to get some results if you target everyone out there. Like you can't do that pretty much. So find your target audience, and then the next thing what I would recommend, advise anybody to do, and everybody, is to, whenever you are doing anything, even if you're doing like a Facebook post, email, anything that you're doing in your business, have a strategy behind it. Because if you don't have a strategy, people, first of all, you would not know what to do next. Like if you just write some kind of post and you just without a strategy behind it, um, it's good for you to know what to do next. What is your next step that you want to do? So have a strategy behind everything that you're doing. And by that, I mean, let's say if you're creating some kind of value or some kind of, tool or anything that you want to give away to people, let them know ahead of time that you are working on something that you want to provide. First of all, ask your target audience what is their struggles, what is it they're struggling with. Ask your list. If you don't have a list, ask maybe a question on Facebook wall, or anywhere where you can target your audience and ask a question. Ask them what is it they're struggling with, and they will let you know. And then you figure out the solution for that problem and create some kind of content for them. And then, meanwhile you're creating the content, let them know that you are creating this for them, and if they wanna, they should comment under your post on Facebook, let's say, or they should let you know that they want it. And then once you have created it, get back to them and tell, okay, here it is. I created the solution for you, and here it is. Check it out. Let me know what you think, and things like that. That way, people will just fall in love with you. They will love you because you have given them a solution to their problem. So that's just one way of having a strategy behind providing that content to them.
Very nice. So, okay, so let me make sure that I got what you just said. You do this on Facebook?
Yeah, mostly
correct?
I do it on Facebook, yeah.
Okay, and so you will ask certain questions or whatever about certain, say it's generating traffic or whatever, and if somebody's having struggles with that, you would ask a specific question and see how many people respond to that, and then based on what the response is, you then create whether it be like a free maybe like a PDF report or something like that, and then do you then private message them with that content, or how do you respond back to them?
Yeah, what I do, I ask, well, pretty much at first I was asking people what is it they're struggling with, but then after some time, because I've been doing it for 2 years, people would tell me themselves. They would be like, I would love to know how to do that. Can you, provide me with a video training on that or something, so I would know. So then I would take that problem and I would ask the rest of the audience. I would ask who would like to know how to create an ebook and how to give it away for free and get a lead in exchange for that. So like I would ask them, I would ask them to comment under my post. I would say, if you want to get free access, I would say, I'm in the process of creating this a video training for you. If you would like to get free access to it or free VIP access or whatever, comment below. And they would comment below, like in the comment section, and I would get like 50, 70, 80 comments under one post. And then after 2 days or so, I would say, okay, I'm still working on that, because I am still working. So I would say I'm still working on that, and if you haven't commented below in my previous post about it, comment below, underneath this post, and I would get a lot. I would get 40, 50 sometimes comments under that one too. So, and then when I'm done with the whole thing, I would post it that I'm done with it, and then I would actually go and read the comments and answer, private message them, use the private messaging on Facebook to message them my link where they can go get the free content. If there's a lot of comments, of course, like if I would get a lot of comments in the future, I would definitely get somebody else to do it, because I don't want to like sit all day and just send people link. But like I've noticed, it's a great way to get people engaged and to get people to actually go, and like I would get over 90% conversion rate when I use this kind of strategy.
That is an absolutely brilliant.
Thanks. Yeah, it works.
Strategy. Now, do you create like you basically do like a video training based on what it is, and then now when you give them that free access, do you then have like a capture page to capture their information and then give them access to like an upgraded version when you do that, or do you really truly just give...
Yeah, I just give them, like, I don't give them just like that. I definitely get the lead. Like with the last product or training that I've released, they don't have to actually put their information in. I used a Smart Member for that. I don't know if you heard of it, but all
Is
they
that
have
the one that Chris Record has?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I can actually give you the link. Anybody can just go check it out and get free access to it.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. But they would have to pretty much click a tab. There is a tab on top, Member Login. And so when they click that, they can either log in with Facebook, just click a button, log in with Facebook, or they can use their email address. So that's how I get the lead.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then they just have access to all my trainings or whatever I have them, I have there for them.
And so now with that Smart Member, that enables you to upload your content that you create and kind of create like a membership site?
Yes, exactly.
Is that what that does? Oh, that's nice.
It's exactly.
I don't know if you're around. Are you hearing this? Take note of what she just said. And everybody else that's listening. Wow.
Yeah. It's super cool. Like, it's really easy to create a membership site. I did it like in 1 day, pretty much.
Wow.
I've uploaded all my videos from Vimeo. Like I have 10 short videos there, and I just like uploaded with one click, and I just put in some info under each video, like a little introduction or whatever, and that's it. Pretty like it's really easy to create a quick membership site with Smart Member.
Very cool. Now with that, and you have your free content there. How then from there do you get people to sign up with you for whether it be, do they basically just approach you because of that to get your private coaching so they can get additional from you, or like if you want to get them into a power network or whatever you may do, at what point, how do you then get them to do that after you've provided them with this crazy, crazy value?
Yeah, it's called value marketing, I guess, something like that.
Absolutely.
And and I love it. I've been doing it for a while now. Like I don't have to make anybody join me. I just give them value, and how they join me is they go to my training. First of all, you know, whatever I show them there, I have my affiliate links on whatever I use, like ClickFunnels or you know, whatever things that I use in that training, I have affiliate links under the video. So
Okay.
that's one way of making money, because people go whenever they follow me, they go join ClickFunnels or whatever, you know. That's one way of making money through that. And then another way I have an ad there. It's like a, you know, it looks like a membership site, and I have an ad on the side, you know, on the sidebar there. So people click there, and I actually got a lot of people who click there on the ad. It's like a banner ad.
Okay.
And then at the end of the video, what I do to close up my training, I just tell them, I just, you know, just tell them, if you want to learn more about this, if you want to get on board with me, you know, get on my team, or, you know, I close them with whatever I want to close them with, like the main thing that I want to close them with.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do, and it's been working great for me, and I would definitely, you know, advise everybody to do it. The value marketing.
Well, absolutely, and you know, that really is the wave of what's going on now and the wave of the future. I mean, it used to be you could just send out an affiliate link in an email or whatever, and people would join, but it's just not anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that happening? I mean, you know, through the Academy about the importance of, you know, the relationships and connecting with people and providing them and, you know, basically being a problem solver and solving problems, because that's pretty much, if you're not willing to do that. And I like how you said, I had to laugh, you know, because you said, you know, I really just didn't want to talk to people on the phone. And it's not, and I'm the same way. It's like, it's not that I can't talk. I'm not, obviously I talk. I'm not afraid to talk on the phone. But if there's a better way that I could do it, that, you know, a smarter way to not have to dial for dollars basically all day long, I'm all for it. And I just absolutely, I mean, really, truly, the concept of what you shared. And now, is that all you do? And I don't mean all you do, because I know it's a lot, especially with your 3 kids. But I mean, is that literally like all you do, though, is the Facebook marketing with putting out those posts, finding out what people want? Or is there any other type of marketing strategies that you use?
Yeah, I use Facebook ads. I actually, you know, I get really good results with Facebook ads as well, and I actually have my own course that I made about Facebook advertising. And sometimes I use solo ads, which I haven't, I've got some results with it, but like for me at this moment, I believe Facebook advertising is the way to go, because you can actually target a specific person or a specific audience that you want in your business.
Right. So when you say that you target your audience, and you had said like you'll sit down and you'll do kind of like the research and write down who, like the ads manager, and use the demographics there, and then set up your Facebook ads that way.
Yeah, I use the audience insights, and I also got this little plugin, Insights Hero, it's called, which helps me create an audience that I want. It actually, like, if I write in, if I type in whatever audience, like, let's say affiliate marketing, I want to target affiliate marketing people. It gives me different topics or different kind of audiences that are involved or a part of affiliate marketing. And when I click on one of them, I can expand it even more. Like I can go even deeper to find like the more targeted audience. So when I expand it, it gives me more like smaller and more targeted audiences as well. And then I just create an ad for that audience.
Okay, you said Insight Hero, is that what you called it?
Insight Hero, yeah.
Insight Hero.
I can give you a link if you need for that later on.
Absolutely, by all means, we can touch base afterwards, and you can, you know, share it, and then I can, you know, let other people know as well if that's something that they would be interested in. And when you like guess I would ask, like, do you do an image ad, like a, you know, click to that, where if they click on that, does it take them to a website? Does it take them to a bridge page first? How when you have your paid ad set up, how do you set them up? Does that make sense? I know I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. It takes them to, I usually do a landing page, like it takes them to a landing page. Sometimes I do ads with, you know, for them to go to my blog to check out my blog posts, and I sell through blog posts. And sometimes I do video ads. It all depends, I guess, on the ad. But I do all those three different things. And the thing that I mostly like is doing retargeting with Facebook ads. I took my list from, you know, GetResponse, and I've exported it, and then I've imported that list into my Facebook, and then I retarget them with the ads, like with any kind of ads that I want, value ads, or I want to sell something to them or anything. Because, you know, some people from the list, they don't open emails, so that way you can catch them on Facebook, pretty much. And not all of your lists will be imported into Facebook, because not everyone uses the same email address that they've put into your landing page. But about 50% of your list uses the same email for Facebook.
Very cool. All right, well, I'm going to check real quick and see if there might be some questions coming in, because, I mean, basically, right now you already answered, you know, how you generate traffic. We know you've given us some awesome tips with using the target audience. You had talked about, you know, like kind of figuring out. Now, when you say figuring out who my ideal customer is, I know. Okay, I know what I want to ask. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. Okay, you sit down. You're like, all right, I'm going to figure out who my audience. Just basically starting out cold. How do you do that? Like, if you start with your questions on your status page to find out what people are interested in, and then from there, that's how you create your audience? Or do you sometimes just figure out, hey, you know what, I want to target working moms that I know, say, are between the age of 25 and 35 that want to be able to come home with their kids, and that's who I'm going to, you know, promote to today? Or
Well, first of all, what I did is just figured out who I want to target. Let's say, you know, there was a time when I targeted network marketers. Like, I knew that I want to target network marketers who are struggling in their network marketing business, and like me, they don't like calling, and they don't like bugging their friends and family. And so I just, like, take my struggle and I share it with them, and then, you know, I create whatever I want to create, and I shared it with them. So, like, I would tell them, you know, there is a better way than sitting and calling people or bugging your friends and family and things like that. Now, these days, I kind of shifted my target audience, and I target affiliate marketers, like, who are into making money online niche. So pretty much, like, figure out who exactly do you want to target. Like, do you want to target people who are struggling in their business, or do you want to target leaders, like influencers and leaders? And like, just whenever you have your target audience, you will know how to speak to them and, like, what words to use, and you will have an idea what they're struggling with, so you can kind of approach them with, you know, with solution to their problem.
Very cool. So, are there any other, like, say we had somebody that's on here that is literally like just getting started?
Mm-hmm.
What would you recommend to them? Like, what are some maybe step by step things to do? So, because you and I both know that we get bombarded every day about the next greatest best thing, and the whole shiny object syndrome, jumping from place to place. What are some tips that you would offer, to somebody so they could get started off on the right foot from the get-go?
Yeah. Well, first thing, like what I recommend anybody who's starting out with me, uh, I just share with them what I did to start out, like the exact steps I took, exactly what I did, and that's why I've actually created this lead capture mastery for free. I give it away to people for free because I know that this will help them to start off right. This will help them to start getting leads and start building the trust with them and relationship with them. So that way they will, whenever they will trust you and they see your offer, they will want to join you because you've provided the value, to them. So like if anybody would want to check out the leadcapturemastery.com, well, not the lead, but leadcapturemastery.com. You can, get in there, check it out, and what I do in there, I pretty much share with people how to create an ebook, like a value-packed ebook, and how to create a funnel for it and give it away to people for free. And of course, at the end, inside of the ebook, you will be talking about your offer as well. So if they would go through the ebook, you can actually make the links clickable there, and they would read the ebook, click on the links, go to your site, and pretty much sell through ebook. So in that Lead Capture Mastery, I explain how to create that ebook from scratch, like from zero to having a really nice looking cover and the actual image of the ebook and everything, and how to set up a funnel for it and autoresponder for it. So that's what I share there. So if anybody would want to check it out, feel free.
Absolutely. Well, great. Thank you. And I know that can be very helpful, because a lot of times there's so many different pieces of the puzzle. And, I always joke around and say, I may not know how to do everything, but I know people that can. And I connect with those people. So I love the fact that you said it's like, this is something simple. It sets it up. It shows people, because a lot of times they get caught up in this. And I'm one, I'll admit that I have, I'll get caught up in the set. So that's awesome that, you have something that's simple that people can set up and follow. And let me check real quick and see if we have some other questions.
All right.
I'm checking Facebook to see if we have any other questions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like that might be it. Just basically, people really wanting to know how to generate the traffic, but what you shared, that is absolutely genius. So I'm going to check and see if Rex wants to come back on real quick, and we can wrap this up so you can get back about your day and get back with your kiddos.
All right. Yeah, guys, just keep things simple. Don't overcomplicate things. Just keep it simple. Go step by step and just take it a step at a time. That's the best advice.
Well, thank you so much tonight for sharing, Katie. A lot of confirmation.
No problem.
This, and as well as some incredible value. I hope those of you that were watching tonight took studious notes, because she gave you guys a blueprint here for success, especially with the ebook and lead capture page strategy. That is a time-tested, proven method of collecting email addresses. So I would definitely take Katie's advice. And Katie, what was the URL again where people can go to learn more about your lead capture training?
Yeah, you guys can go to www.leadcapturemastery.com.
www.leadcapturemastery.com. All right, well, we've been at this about a half an hour. We don't want to take up any more of your time. Thank you very much. We certainly appreciate it. And for those of you that are watching tonight, get over there, check out Katie's website. Um, when you have somebody that's come into the workspace and has been able to accomplish what Katie has done in 2 years, these are the people that you want to listen to. I mean, us old guys that have been around forever, we've probably broken more than we've fixed over the years. But when you get somebody that's coming in and has success, follow what they're doing. It's been said time and time again, success leaves clues. And she gave you guys a crumb trail to follow tonight. So with that, Katie, thank you very much. Jocelyn, thank you. And we certainly appreciate it, ladies. And we will see you guys again soon. God bless. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Bye-bye now.